Hey everybody, and welcome to Bulldog Weekly. I'm Kylie.
And I'm Alyssa.
Oh, cool. I was wondering who you were.
Yeah, I just kind of wandered in here. I'm not really sure what's going on.
I never know what's going on either. I just kind of wing it. Do you want to introduce Mr. Devoll?
Yeah, sure. Mr. Devoll, everyone.
All right, good afternoon. Today is Sunday, November 5th. Big week upcoming at Old Rochester. Monday, November 6th is day 5. 2 evening events at the school. First, the Dana Dorteville lecture series at Brown University is taking place this evening, where we are going to pay for a bus for students to go down and get on the campus of Brown and listen to a lecture series on careers in engineering. That's a free opportunity to Old Rochester students. Also, girls soccer is in the first round of the state tournament. They have a home game at 6 p.m. Tonight, November 6th. Tuesday, November 7th, day 6 in our schedule. At 9 a.m., we're going to honor the high school recipients of the John and Abigail Adams Scholarship Award. This award provides free tuition to any state school for students based on their MCAS performance, so it's a nice scholarship ceremony happening at 9 a.m. On Wednesday, November 8th, it's day 7 in our schedule. It's an extremely slow day at Old Rochester. Nothing like getting back to normal. Finally, Thursday, it's a 4-day week. November 9th is day 8 in our schedule. Again, another slow day, but it's the day before Veterans Day, and we have no school on Friday. So a 4-day week next week. We've got some evening events happening and a nice scholarship presentation. With that, I bid you adieu. We'll see you next week.
Oh, that was neat. What do we do next?
We do sports.
Sorry, I'm not down for physical activity. I'm super tired and I didn't sleep well last night.
No, just say, and here's Will Garcia for your weekly athlete profile.
And here's Will Garcia for your weekly athlete profile.
My name is Will Garcia. I'm number 1. Right now I'm playing tailback on the offense and cornerback for the defense.
Adam, good split. I need a big split. More. There you go.
I think tailback and cornerback are mainly running positions. You're doing a lot of running around, and you're not doing as much hitting. Well, for running back, it's basically like your own personal thing. You get to do whatever you want. Whereas the linemen, they go accordingly with like a system of blocking schemes, and it's a little more complicated for them. Whereas running backs, you do one thing, you go in one certain direction, and you kind of just do your own thing. So.
All right. So we have Emo there, you there. All right.
Cornerback is a lot like just dropping into one zone of the field and just sitting there and waiting for somebody to come over. It's a lot of just sit and wait kind of stuff. It's not really you're heading for somebody all the time. It's kind of a patient position. It takes a lot of intuition, and you have to have a good football IQ to really play that position, I think. Well, I'm actually not a two-way player. I'm a 2 for the defensive, but I'm a 1 for offensive. So if they need me on defense, like if one of the cornerbacks needs to be subbed out, then that's when I'll come in. But yeah, so. I started when I was 7 years old, but I skipped a couple of years and I came back when I was about 11, and I've been playing since. When I was younger, I was really active. I was just kind of like spazzy. So that's what kind of brought me. We were just kind of like getting as many options as we could when it came to sports. So when football came around, when I was 7 years old, I really liked it, but I was kind of small, and I kind of didn't fit in with all the boys that were doing it. I didn't have really a solid group of people to do it with, because most of the kids who do it were from Rochester. But now, when I came back, when I was like 11 or 12, I realized my skill and my potential, and so did my parents. So when they told me that I had obviously a lot of potential to do better in this sport than the others, I just kept going. I really like the whole teammate atmosphere, like working together, the physicality of it. I don't really know how to describe it.
You're blocking back. You guys kind of
Knowing that your teammates have your back and you have their back, as long as everybody does their job, I don't know, it feels great. It kind of all comes together and it works.
Smith and the keeper.
I always have popcorn chicken and fries before every single game. A lot of ibuprofen. Other than that, though, we just kind of sit in the locker room. We listen to music. We try to think about what we're supposed to do on the field. We think about who's going to be our man, who we're going to be facing up against, individual battles, and everything else. So I think it's a lot of stamina-wise, and a lot of a lot of sprinting, a lot of running. It's for me, for a guy like me, it's just mainly based off of running because obviously I'm not a big kid. So during when I go and train, it's a lot of leg stuff, and I just do a lot of running because on the field when you're doing that much running at that much speed and you're doing it over and over and over again, you have to have the breath to keep going, I guess. I mean, it's really good because it just reflects of how much work we put into the off season. It shows that finally everything's paying off. It just feels really good because everything that you've done up till now was worth it, I guess. Just that football is a team sport, and that it takes a whole group of strong individual people to make the team successful. And obviously good coaching and all that, so coaches, teammates, everybody has to work together when it comes to football, so.
Oh, okay. I think I get it now. I say something and then it happens.
Yeah, exactly.
And now here's $1 million check written out to Alyssa Perry?
No, it doesn't work like that.
But you said...
I say a lot of things. Now, if you were to say something about a school club video segment, that might happen.
Oh, but that's not nearly as exciting. Fine. School clubs. What's all that about?
The club is the Community Service Learning Club. This club organizes community service events for the school and for students that want to participate in them throughout the year. This club started, I don't know when it started, it was here before I got here, and I've been here for 12 years, so it's been going on for at least 12 years, and I've been the advisor for, this is my 3rd or 4th year actually. The club meets every other Thursday because students have so much other stuff going on, but we currently are meeting every other week. The most fun part about this club is that we get to do some really fun things as a group. It's definitely a group dynamic and it's very relaxed, but we get to, hang out while we're helping other people, and everyone's kind of getting to know each other, and community service and volunteering can be really fun at times. It just gives you a chance to give back when you have things in your own life, and it gives you a really warm feeling to know that you helped other people.
So this club is called Gender Politics, but it's actually a club that is surrounding the issues of feminism, basically. I thought it's something that really needs to be addressed, not just within our school and community, but also within our society. We meet every Tuesday, so after school, about 2:20 to 3:30 p.m. I started it this year. I came on this year in September, and I brought it over actually from my old position at Dartmouth High School. And I really just want to be able to raise awareness about sort of issues surrounding gender politics in the world. And it's especially important given that these young people are going to be heading out into the world after high school. I think the fun part is the ownership that's been taken on by the participants, especially by the founding mothers, as they call themselves. I can see a lot of passion, a lot of energy, and a lot of knowledge pre-existing the club, so I'm really excited about that. I didn't really know what I was coming into when I started the club, and I'm happy to see that there are people who are really invested in it. I think that students of all types should join the club because I think that feminism and gender politics are an issue that affects us as a society. It's not just an issue for women, it's an issue for men, it's an issue for people of all genders, and I think that it's really important that we become more aware of how these issues affect us, and I think it's really important that we try to make changes on this level before they go out into the world.
So the Old Rochester Regional High School debate team competes in a policy debate league, and we take part in policy debate. Each year we debate a resolution, and half the students argue for the resolution, half the students argue against the resolution. This year our resolution is resolved. The United States federal government shall establish a policy that substantially increases and/or funding and/or regulation for secondary and elementary education. And it's a national policy. It's debated across the United States. So that's what we do. Well, I think students find the policy engaging. I think they find the discourse engaging and enjoyable. And I think they enjoy the sense of camaraderie with each other and with other students in the league. So we meet Wednesdays after school, and our debate season begins in December and ends in late February. So we prepare up until December, and then we start our debates at that time and debate in 5 tournaments. The season ends in February. Well, debate helps in 2, I think, important areas. One of them is public speaking, and it's read something in the Washington Post once that the #1 fear in the United States is public speaking. So it helps students gain confidence in speaking publicly and taking a position. And secondly, it encourages students to learn about the world of public policy. And that's an important sort of civic engagement or aspect of civic engagement.
Okay, Mikhaili, so what are we introducing next?
Nothing. We're done.
Oh, okay, that wasn't so bad.
Want to come in and do it again sometime?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Until next time, I'm Mikhaili.
And I'm Alyssa,
And this is Bulldog Weekly.